If your nib's too slow and your ink won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to help you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Hello folks, Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pen Review, and today we got good old Jim Hinze here. So, Jim Hinze, custom pen maker here. So, I thought we'd drop by, give Jim a holler, see what's up with his shop, see what he's doing, what he's been making. So, Jim, how you doing today, buddy?
Oh, I'm tired, man. Prepping for this pop-up Dallas Pen Show.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. Yeah, well, what's going on with this pen show? Who's doing it and what's the deal?
Yeah, Drum Ghouls out of Houston decided to get all the big names together, all the major vendors, and do a little mini show. Since the governor decided to open everybody to 75%, it was a viable thing at that point. So off we went, and once we heard about it, Francisco contacted the guys at Drum Ghouls and said, "Hey, this is our home show. Any chance you have a table for us?" And they obliged.
Cool.
So I think the only other small vendor that'll be there is Nick Pang, who does dip pens and calligraphy.
Okay. So that's the end of this month, right?
That's no, it's in like 3 days.
In 3 days. Okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's just Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Okay.
Remember, Dallas, for whatever reason, only does Friday and Saturday.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Dallas Pen Club doesn't believe in Sundays for some reason.
I got you. Okay, so are you in the workshop right now? And you've done some upgrading and all kinds of stuff lately.
Well, yeah, I'm in the shop right now, which is where I spend actually most of my day. I'll give you a little tour here in a minute, but you know, you already know this, but my day usually starts around 3 a.m. and I get in 4 or 5 hours of work before my real job starts. And then we finish the day out here after my day job and go to bed and start all over again. So it's been it's been quite a ride the last few months, and quite frankly, we've been selling everything I've been making. You know, we started off in April doing virtual pen show specials, and we went through our inventory pretty quick. Then we did the St. Louis pen and ink combo. That was 24 pens we shipped out, and then I took a little break and got inundated with a series of custom orders, which is a good thing. Been shipping pens all over the world during the quarantine. And now this popped up, and I think when they decided they were going to do it 10 days ago, I think I had 8 pens left in inventory. And over the last 10 days, I think we're going to hit the show with somewhere around 30.
30, okay.
Maybe a few more.
So, real quickly, so people will be aware that when they order a pen from you, they're not going to get it in a week. And then when they make the payment to you, can you kind of fill all that in? Because some people just don't get it.
Well, when you make a custom order, unless you're a longtime customer, you're going to be required to pay up front. Right now, my queue runs anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks, sometimes quicker, sometimes a little longer. We always have pens in process, so if you ordered something that happens to be on the bench and is close to being finished, you'll get it quicker. But we haven't gone beyond, I think, 5 weeks all quarantine, really.
Okay.
I have plenty of discount codes floating around there. If you're tenacious enough, you'll be able to find one. But, don't hand me that, Larry.
Jim!
Larry. But you know, a couple things. It protects you and it protects me.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason I don't deliver and you get all upset, you can open a case with the credit card company. They'll refund your money. They'll kick my ass, and everything will be all good. Or if, you know, 4 weeks go by, I ship out your pen, you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to cancel this. No, there's no cancellation on custom orders. I have to buy materials. There's labor that goes into it. And, you know, a lot of people will think that's unreasonable. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is.
There's a lot of man hours that you put in making a pen. A lot of work, you know, just to get one pen made. And, you know, people that, you know, Jim makes them one at a time. He's got to create the whole thing, you know. So if you order a pen, then you get it, say, no, I don't really want this. I want my money back. It's not going to happen.
No, you'll get store credit.
And you can change it out for something else, right?
Yeah, we'll always change it out. We'll always try and make you happy, but unless the pen is grossly defective, and you know, I have refunded pens in the past, but it takes a huge mistake on my part, and I always admit to them when I make them. You know, but if you just don't like it and there's nothing wrong with it, you can get store credit, but you know, there's at least 10 hours that goes into that pen.
Now, you've also started creating some of your own nibs, coloring nibs. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I've always had colored nibs, even from the start. Larry, you even had a few.
Yeah.
Those came from a supplier in Spain, and roughly at the end of 2018, he stopped making them. We had a small supply that kept us going for part of 2019, but there wasn't any way to get them. We contacted the person we got them from, did some talking and figuring out how he was creating them, did some research, found a product that was very similar, did a lot of bench testing and ink testing, and invested a good sum of money in the equipment needed to produce them in-house. And so now we're producing them in-house.
What colors are you offering for nibs?
We have purple, red, blue, turquoise, green, orange, fuchsia, pink, and black.
Good, good. So in a few minutes when you have time, do you have any you can show the folks?
Yeah, if I can go off camera for a minute and go fetch some, I do have some.
Well, why don't we do that in a minute? Why don't we, let's say, just take a little tour of your shop, because you've done a whole lot of upgrading.
Well, I've moved since the last time we did a video together.
Okay.
So we moved at the end of April, and it took a while to get everything set up. So I wonder if I can switch my camera on the back side. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah,
now, Jim, this is a different house, not the one that me and Mr. Announcer went to.
Nope. Yeah, this is
Okay.
a completely different place.
Okay.
We got we basically doubled our size.
Okay.
We were way too cramped in the other one. All right, let's see. There we go.
Ah, here we go.
All right, I'll start with something that everybody loves. Here is partial blank storage. So these are all the various materials I have. We do have a new diamond cast color. You may have seen pictures online, but this is a fall offering. So it's got orange and purple, teal, silver, white.
Okay. It kind of reminds me of the Beacon 2 color.
Oh, it's a lot different.
Okay.
It's a lot different. And of course, I'm hoping if I have time, we're going to do some Heimdalls for this weekend.
That's a killer right there. That's a killer. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
This one we make with a Bach number 8 titanium.
Wow. Okay.
And then for those of you who've been watching Elise's pouring, this is the Arabian Nights in its raw form.
Okay.
And what else do we have? Magical Mermaid. Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
I've got one of those inside. We'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a beautiful pen. Yeah.
Yep. And then we have, we have a lot of that snake Juma
Okay.
in various colors.
That looks like that looks like a reminds me of a pastel type color.
It's a lighter green. It polishes up darker. We have a custom ebonite.
All right.
That's not it. Oh, here it is. Have you ever seen those Chinese clay teapots, Larry?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so they make Chinese teapots out of this clay.
Okay.
They dye the clay various colors. This is a dark, almost browny purple.
Huh, interesting. Okay.
That's going to come out in the Americana Pro.
Yeah, that Americana Pro is really a sweet pen.
Yeah. This side here is mostly diamond cast stuff from Tim McKenzie. A lot of his common colors.
Now, if you don't mind, right there on the right, if you stop the camera, the blue looks like a Lampus blue color. Reminds me of the Conklin All-American Lampus blue that they have out. Beautiful.
Oh, hang on.
Beautiful
This
blue.
one.
Yeah, beautiful blue. And you made
that's actually made with lapis.
Okay.
This comes from McKenzie at Diamond Cast, and it's actually made with the natural pigment.
Because you made me one a few years ago, had a bigger, fatter cap on mine.
Yeah, but this is a much richer blue.
Okay.
In fact, I've got one over here. Oh, where is it? This is it polished and cut.
Oh, look at that. That's yeah. Yeah.
So get it in some light here.
Look at that. Yeah. Okay. That is sweet. Very nice color. Very nice. I love the polishing on it. Yeah, it looks nice.
All right. So this is the old bad boy lathe that we worked on doing your pen.
Okay.
And it's still the main workhorse.
Okay.
Mill's over here in the corner. My 2 ACs to keep me out of the Texas heat.
Okay.
This is the newest lathe I bought.
Wow.
This is a 12-inch Atlas. It's still older than me, and I've been working on it quite a bit. And then over here on the back side, Larry, if you recall, we had another lathe I was restoring.
Right, right. And you got that done?
Yep, that's right here.
Right there, okay.
And this is being used to make some of the tooling and stuff I offer for other companies.
Okay.
Got a new bandsaw, this little beast. One of the first new tools I bought in a long time. Really, really nice. Big lathe here for wood turning and whatnot. And right now it's got some buffing wheels on it.
Buffing wheel, okay.
Over here is Elise's casting station.
Okay.
And here's some of her latest stuff. This is a blue, teal, and purple.
Kind of like that. That looks kind of like cool. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that one.
Cyprians.
What color is that one? Is that a brown or brownish orange or what? Or
Larry, that's our Cyprian.
Okay.
That's the copper Cyprian. You own one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then this is, I'm sure Frank will watch this. This is Elise's latest attempt at the blank for
Federalist pins.
Yep.
Got it.
So
Got it. Yeah.
this one's really nice. And then we have a new ink coming out, and I'll give you a preview of the blank that we're using for it.
Okay.
And you can guess what color the ink is.
All right. What color is that?
Are you really that blind?
I am.
I know you're old.
Hey, forget that.
Here. How's that?
Well, it looks on this side. I don't know about your side. It looks brown, copper, or just a brown. That's what it looks like to me. Well, it does have a different colors in there, but it's hard. Well, it's kind of, I don't know. Well, it's hard to see on my end, for real. It's hard to see a true color on that one, on this end, on that one.
Here it is on a white background.
Okay, looks better. Looks like, wow. Okay, on this end right there, that's some white or silver or red or what? Am I close?
You're close with red and silver.
Okay. Well, I like it though. I'll take 100 of them.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay, and I want them by in 2 days in the store. Go on.
Yeah, nice. So anyways, the rest is just general shop storage. Here's an overview. Insulated garage to keep me from baking. Bunch of tool chests and stuff.
Okay.
And this here is a bunch of pens getting ready to have final polish on them for the show.
There they are, right there.
Show you a few interesting ones.
There's that blue one that has that blue one right there with a band on it too. That kind of got my right there. That's a pretty one. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Then go look on the website.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of my standard models, which I expect you to know.
Huh.
You name that damn pen, Larry.
Oh, okay. But okay, look, we're talking about brain dead here. It's coming to me. It's coming to me. Didn't Doug get one of those?
I think I can.
Yeah. Oh, because he had a gold nib on his. I remember that. I forgot the name of it though. Yeah.
Caribbean.
That's it. Yeah. Only $1,000, wasn't it? Yeah. Something like that. Just joking.
You remember this? The name of this one?
That's okay. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know I'm going to have a lesson today.
Well, as much as you like to corner me,
Well,
this
hey,
is fun. This is fun.
That's a nice looking pen. I like the black with the gold plated clip on it. That looks nice, sharp. What's the name of it?
It's the Americana.
Oh, dang! All right. If
you remember this
like
one?
Hold on. If we're gonna play like that, let me get my Hinze pins to play out with you here. Okay. We're talking Americana now. Well, what does this one look like to you?
Looks like what I just showed you.
That's right. Thank you. And how about this young man right there?
Oh, you never named that. That's an Avancio.
Yeah. I'm still trying to think of a name on it. Yep. Beautiful pen, gorgeous, just a lovely, wonderful fountain pen. I'm trying to find a unique name for this pen.
Well, it's an Avancio model, so you'll be naming the resin.
And let me ask you one I haven't seen really. Do you have any new these? The American graffiti, the graffiti one?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have any for the show, but we're making about 5 or 6 of them.
Right now, I got some more in my case, but right now the ones I have inked up is the Beacon 2 and the Blue Storm and the Paladin. You know, because I don't, use your pens much. Right. Okay. Yeah.
There you go. This beacon's going to have a clip.
Yay, right on.
And then, oh, check this.
That's a nice one.
And this is a new one.
That's an interesting pen. I like the colors. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. I like that yellow in there.
And then what else we got? Oh, here's Beacon 2.
Yep. Looks familiar to me.
You know what this is?
Yeah, I do. I don't remember the name, but I've seen it many times.
And this one.
I like that. What do you
Which,
think?
believe it or not,
Yeah.
this is becoming our most popular pen.
That-
I have sold at least 10 nebulas throughout quarantine.
Oh, the nebulas. So why is that such a hot seller? Any reason?
Don't know.
Huh? Interesting. Okay.
You know, color combos, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, and then Bifrosts are coming back.
That's a good looking one. That's right there. Yeah. No, that's a good looking one. Have you ever thought of creating like a black with yellow in it?
Yeah, just haven't gotten around to it.
Just a thought.
Well, you know, if you look at our pens, the one thing we're known for is color, bold and color.
Yeah, yeah. And there's so many different color variations you can come with. I think it's endless. And you're one of the guys that I know that have buku color selections, and you continue to create new colors, you know, different styles, and that's what makes you such a unique pen maker. And you do really, don't get a big head, you do really an excellent job. I can vouch for that personally because I have many pens from you. If I didn't like your pens, I wouldn't buy them, but they are stunning.
Nor would we be having this conversation, I suspect.
And you're so correctly. You're gone. So much for Heinz. All right, move on.
So one of the other things that we're coming, I'm going to put the camera the other way for a minute.
All right.
Larry, for a long time, ladies and gentlemen, has been yelling at me that my finials are plain. So we've been working on this, but we are now going to have.
Put it back a little. You're blurry. Yep. There it is. There it is. I love that. I love that touch. Yes. Finally.
So
Finally.
It's gonna come in 3 colors. We got gold, silver, and rose gold.
Now, stop there for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, people all over the world, that finial he has, I have been on Jim from day one. I've been telling Jim, blah, blah, please, please, please. And he finally has listened. Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
It's expensive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But it looks stunning on the pen, though.
Well, I do like it. I'll have, when I go inside, I'll see if I have any. I think I got a few with it on there already. I can show you.
Okay. All right.
So the other thing we're doing with the colored nibs is where applicable, let me go the other way again. We're matching the clips.
I like that. No, I really do. Seriously, that's sharp. I do like that. I think that's the first one I've seen that actually matches the color of the pen.
Well, I've got a few on the website.
No, I mean from you making them. I haven't seen any other.
Oh no! In fact, the only colored nibs you'll see out of other makers are black and red, and that's because Bach and Yovo. Well, Yovo doesn't do it anymore, but Bach will plate black oxide, and they'll do this really thick lacquer red. Our red is a little more transparent. It looks more like the green and purple we produce.
Okay.
But those are the only color nibs you'll find out of those guys.
Okay.
Well, until somebody goes and says, "Oh, Heinz is doing them. I'll do them too."
You know when I see your pens, and this is kind of funny to me, you know, like when they were at your shop and you were showing me some of these gorgeous pens, and then I was on my computer one day and wow, I was telling Mr. Announcer, what does that pen remind you of? I said, there's Jim's pen. Wow, amazing. Wow. Okay. So
well, one thing I've learned is knowing as many custom makers as I do, and having taught a lot of the newer ones, everybody's got a unique style.
right. And let me stop there for a minute. You may not know this, folks. or you may have, but you'll hear it again. Jim also teaches people how to make fountain pens. Yeah, he goes that extra mile. You know, he's not afraid to teach people what he knows. So he's kind of passing on that talent, that expertise to somebody else. You know, but you have to be dedicated to learn because, you know, learning from Jim, oh, hell.
Oh, it's a chore. Make no doubt about it. I'm a hard ass.
Yeah, I mean, one day Jim wanted.
And it's one of those things where, if you're going to do this, if this is something you're really going to do, don't get into this to make money. That's not what it's for. Yes, I have a business set up, and yes, we've turned a profit every year, but it hasn't been a big profit. I am not sitting here making money hand over fist.
Right.
We try to keep our prices reasonable. We do slightly increase prices every year because materials go up.
They all go up.
Nibs go up every year.
Everybody goes up, Jim. I've been telling you that. Yep. We've had a discussion once. I was talking with Jim years ago. I said, Jim, your prices are really too low. You need to start going up. There's a lot of work and money involved in these pens. So finally started doing it. Right or wrong? Tell me I'm right or wrong.
Well, we had multiple conversations. On one side, you wanted me to keep up with Birmingham and release a sub $100 pen. And then you told me my prices were too low. So
you know why I said that? Now, come on, tell the whole story, my man. Yeah, tell the whole story. You tell on one side. Now let me say this about Hinze, my main man here, for real. And I'm not just trying to sell Jim because don't need to do that. Jim's work speaks for himself. But this is one man that I would stand behind 1,000%. You know, I'm not only a customer, but I know Jim personally. Been over to his house many times. I've seen him work. We hang out. I know Jim's heart. I know where it's at. You know, talking about being picky on making a pen, very, very picky. It's got to come out Hinze way. If not, scratch. All that work, gone. Start doing new one. He has done that before. So when you're buying a Jim Hinze pens, you're buying quality. That's how I look at it. Okay. Take it away, Mr. Hinze.
Checks in the mail, Larry.
I got it. All right, baby. Wow.
I'm kidding.
I know.
No, I'm very grateful for your endorsement, Larry. You've been with us from the start, being in our backyard. And we're getting much bigger every year. We grow. We've more than doubled what we did last year, and we're not even at the end of the year yet.
Yeah.
And that's volume of pens shipped and pens sold. It's really kind of cool. Now we can't forget. Unfortunately, Francisco wasn't available. We can't forget about Francisco because
never forget about Francisco. No.
He is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, just as much the heart of Hinze Pens as I am.
Yeah.
I couldn't do this without his support and constant drive. He challenges me to get better every day, much like you do. Sometimes it's good encouragement. Sometimes it's ridiculous encouragement.
Well, good and
but
bad.
Whatever works.
Like I could really care. I'm going to stay on his butt. Okay.
I expect it. And
because okay, here's what I expect from Jim Hinze. Seriously, and I want him to hear this. I want everybody to hear this. I expect nothing but the best from Hinze. End of story. There. I said it. Now what?
Well, Francisco will be with me Friday and Saturday. In case if you all have seen me at a pen show, the other gentleman who's always with me at the table is Francisco. He will also, if I can't make it to a show for whatever reason, like we didn't go to Arkansas, or I didn't go to Arkansas this year. I was in Michigan dealing with my father's passing. Yeah. Francisco took that on and made the best of it. Their turnout was terrible because everything was just breaking at the time. So. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so when you go out there to meet him, make sure you say hi to Francisco. Really, Francisco's a dynamite guy. He's first-rate guy. He's Class A act. Francisco, nice guy. Knows his stuff. Knows his pins. He knows what he's doing. He can tell you all about Jim Hinze pins. He's right there. He's Jim's right arm. I'm in the closet. Jim just puts me on the shelf and leaves me there. That's it.
you're crazy, Uncle Larry. Come on.
There you go. How you like my hair? Pretty good. Okay.
Actually, it was looking kind of. I saw you did a video. Oh God, when was it? Trying to remember what you review. Oh, you reviewed yet another Birmingham pen, and you had it cut just at your shoulders.
We need to talk offline later. Okay, keep it up. All right. Keep it up. That's all right. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Hey, their ads keep popping up my timeline. I still giggle.
And you know, and while we're at it, Mr. Hinze, people ask me, do you and Jim still hang out? Yes. Does Jim have any new pens? Yes. I said, go to his site and see them. Don't you have any to show me? No. End of story. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Jim just doesn't send me no pens to review. And it's a good thing he doesn't, because a lot of times
I wouldn't get them back, number
yeah,
one.
that's the bad part. That's really, you don't realize how hard it is for me to send a pen back. Oh,
Well, here, half the problem is by the time I get a new pen done and I put it on the website, it's gone. And now I got an order for, I got 5 more orders for them, and I get busy making them. So, you know, one thing, folks, Larry and I talked beforehand. He let me have it earlier. We're gonna send at least 1 pen a month to Larry to review, and he's promised to send them back.
I
So
promise.
y'all hold him to
I promise.
Don't worry, I'll make him.
it. Well, thank you, Mr. Announcer.
Oh, that's, if you're really a pen enthusiast and you're doing custom-made pens, and if let's say Jim sends a pen for review, you're not going to want to send it back. But Jim's back there waiting. Where's my pen, dude? Okay, it's coming. So yeah.
I got to fill it one more time. One more page.
Ah, okay.